Hello everyone, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Padmasambhava. You can see his prayers, prayer to Guru Rinpoche to clear obstacles on the path, and then how we can do and practice this related to these difficult situations. And I think it will be very, very helpful. And so I can explain meaning of these teachings, and then we can practice end of my talk, and so we can do that. And here, this prayer is a common in Tibetan Buddhism, particularly Nyingma school of Tibetan Buddhism. It's revealed by great Theresan Chokgyur Lingpa in 19th century, which is our time, it's modern time. And it's appropriate at this time to practice this supplication to Padmasambhava. All the Buddhas is a similar function or benefit for the sentient beings. And Padmasambhava is a particular for our time, the Buddha, and he is directly related to us, and he came for in this world for remove a lot of obstacles, and his blessings and his powers are very powerful to remove obstacles. So that's it's just a little bit background of this prayer. And here Guru Rinpoche, you see Guru Rinpoche, the embodiment of all the Buddhas of the past, present, and the futures 3 times. Great Bliss. If you have, I think, Pema Karpo's chant book in this book, then here color book 45 and other is 43, and the non-color ones 43. And here says to Sumsaji Guru Rinpoche Mudukunda Devachin Bishop Parche Kunsa Dundo Trapotsar Sovan de Sinja Lab de Sur Sinan Sama Pache Shawatang Sambahlun Jundubar Sinjalot in Tibetan. Then in English, Guru Rinpoche, the embodiment of all the Buddhas of 3 times, great Bliss, the Lord of all accomplishments, Wrathful Power, the one who dispels all hindrance and subdues negativity, grant blessings, we pray. Please remove or alter inner and secret obstacles. May all our aspirations be fulfilled. So, this is a great Bliss supplication to Guru Rinpoche, prayer to the Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche, this general, he came to in Tibet 8th or 9th century, and he it's a very kind for the Tibetan Buddhism. Without him, then we don't have what we have right now, called Tibetan Buddhism, as Vajrayana Buddhism, and the teachings of the Buddha we called Chokgyur, right, over 100 volumes, and then Danger as commentaries over 200 volumes. Those exist now because kindness or blessing of the Padmasambhava. He came to Tibet. It's not that simple to establish some new, ideas in the Buddhism, which is Buddhism in here, and then he subdued all negativities and foolish spread the Dharma in the land of the snow. And that's Guru. He is the Guru of all Tibetan Buddhism, basically. And the particular for us, Guru means, this is a term, Sanskrit, means heavy, and heavy for the qualities, heavy of the kindness. And in kindness, you can see all the Buddhism teachings preserved in this world, what we have right now, which is very precious, right? So that's why Guru, here Rinpoche, we called precious master. It's kindness, precious master. And he is not ordinary person, one who born, then aging, then death. He came in this world as already enlightened beings. So that means embodiment of all the Buddhas of the past, present, future. He is not separated like Shakyamuni Buddha and other Buddhas before Shakyamuni Buddha. And in the futures, embodiment of all the Buddhas. When we supplicate it to Padmasambhava, then we are supplicating to all Buddhas. He is embodiment of all Buddhas of 3 times. The ultimate Guru Rinpoche is not separated our innate nature of the mind. The basic goodness is the ultimate Padmasambhava. Everybody possess. We have to recognize that is some sort of essence of the Dharma. He came to Tibet and to taught many levels of the teachings. Particularly, he showed this method in the teaching to at 9th century, 8th century, right, to Tibet, and later, Tibetan Buddhism grows all areas, Himalaya regions. He is very kind for the Dharma practitioners in the past, in the present, futures. Just take example, Himalaya regions. He blessed the land. You can see mountains, rivers, and caves, and every area he blessed. Now there over 1,000 years, the great Dharma practitioners stay and live and practice while he blessed some areas. It's not only humans. He blessed or influence mountains. They believe in Tibetan Buddhism. We believe some sort of mountain, right? Mountain has beings live there. It's not human, but the owner of the land. They stay over thousands of years. They're not permanent, but stay many, many years. And he blessed those beings. Those beings become Dharma practitioner. They are the protectors of the land, and also one who meditated in that particular areas and protect and helping them. And So therefore, when you go to some secret place, which is he blessed, and then the practitioners receiving some realizations that you don't see it, you don't feel it in other places. He is directly connected to the Dharma practitioners over thousands of years. So now he is influenced in the West and in all the world. As many great Dharma practitioners directly some sort of connected to the great master, precious master Guru Rinpoche, and through his blessings, they get some certain level of realizations, and so and have opportunity to study the Dharma, contemplate and meditate. What we have is kindness for the Guru Rinpoche. Without Guru Rinpoche, then we don't have what we have now. So therefore, Guru is a perfect term for Guru Padmasambhava. And Great Bliss is another term of the name of the Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche is not ordinary person. He manifests many forms. One of his form is a Great Bliss. I just posted on Facebook, Pema Karpo's website, on Facebook, his the photo or tankas. So I posted. You can see there. This is a Great Bliss, a form of Great Bliss of the Guru Rinpoche. The Lord of all accomplishments is here. Lord of all accomplishments. Accomplishments is related to the realizations, related to the happiness, related to the enlightenment. Many great Dharma practitioners, as when they practice or supplicated to the Guru Rinpoche, and then the goal is smooth, easily, and accomplished. Accomplishments is related to the enlightenment, ultimate accomplishment, enlightenment, right? Completely free from suffering, or revealed, completely nakedly revealed one's innate nature, which is I mentioned as basic goodness, or seed of Buddha, or you can say it is ultimate Padmasambhava, Lord of all accomplishment. Then here another form of Padmasambhava, Wrathful Power, one who dispels all hindrance and subdues negativity. And Padmasambhava, the subdued all negativity, which is the historical. There's a lot of obstacles arising in Tibet, and I think in the world. He's not just only as benefit. I'm just talking about at that time, at the 8th century, 9th century. He had been many places in India, and also Nepal, in China, in Tibet, and there is lots of obstacles to flourish the Dharma, and there are some beings, their intent or motivation is to hurt and sentient beings. When they hurt sentient beings, they're satisfied, so forth. He's subdued way of, angry, hated. It's not that way. He's subdued very smoothly, because that's subdued. Later they gain some sort of realizations. Realizations relate to the compassion. Realization that relate to the loving kindness. Maybe that beings turned to like Dharma protectors, as a protector of the other beings, and just transform their the characters or their personalities to very helpful, gentle, and helpful. Grant your blessings, we pray. And the pray, I think you can see every major religious have pray to Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and others. They have different using terms. And from Buddhist point of view, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, prayer is another function of to help heal one in the spiritual, part of our being. Great masters of the past, they made lots of great aspirations. When I say masters, master of the Buddha, like Buddha, and then Padmasambhava and others, this supplication is written by Padmasambhava and revealed later in the 19th century, like Chokgyur Lingpa, right? We believe this is very powerful on our time, supplication of prayer. Great masters' prayers, and then our intentions, as their cause conditions works together, then certain things occur. Please remove all outer, inner, and secret obstacles. Here, obstacles, you can see outer obstacles, inner obstacles, and secret obstacles. There are many ways we can describe this obstacle, but right now, in this world, all over the world, over 100 countries have affected by coronavirus. Outer obstacles, I think we can take it. This is obstacle. If you go out or some places, you can get it. This is obstacle. It's not. We don't have to make connection of the past something. But if we are not careful, this without mask, wearing mask, or wearing gloves or sanitize hands, just it's not careful our this body when go to some places, in a public place particular, and then if you touch something, then you can get it, the virus. This is outer obstacle. And not only in ourselves, that brings a problem for the family members and the friends and so forth. This we have to careful when you go out. The best is stay at home. This is the best. I think some there said that the best medicine for the coronavirus is to stay home. It's true, but many of you maybe they don't have the options, maybe go to work and so forth. Then just be careful. We have to do supplicated Padmasambhava, recite Padmasambhava's mantra, or medicine Buddha, what we did in the past. Do these things, it helps, it's not hurt. But at the same time, you have to go through this scientific treatment and protect yourself. And if you do this both together, then it's very, very helpful. Now, this is an outer obstacle. Then, inner obstacle could be a lot of people frustrated when they stay at home. Have the problem with family members, and maybe frustrated you don't have experience to stay as a long period of this kind of situation at home. When you just suddenly stay at home many days, then frustrated, anxious, or particularly if you listen or watching a lot of TV and social media, there are a lot, informations. Maybe some informations are very, very helpful. Maybe some they are not helpful. Maybe it brings lots of problems and yourself. So those, I think, is obstacle, inner obstacle, and the secret obstacle we can use and in our mind. Even if you are not affected by this coronavirus, just we are taking this as examples. It's not only that. We have always challenge in our lives, disease and hunger, thirsty, and also more. Even if we don't have it just personally for us, but millions of people have go through this every day, all the time. So right now, we affected by this coronavirus. It's mentally affected. Even you don't get it physically, this coronavirus, you get it mentally affected. It's not just only mental, financial situation, work situation. It's affected all over the world. So we have to remove those obstacles, outer, inner, and secret obstacles. To remove these obstacles, as we can supplicate it or pray to the Padmasambhava, then he can help us. He made promise is that sentient beings have troubles, then he can help at that time. But Buddha's bodhisattvas, like Padmasambhava, has compassion, want to help us, but if we don't effort to do something in our part, then he can't do it by himself. Because this all, the Buddhism is related to the interdependence, cause and conditions. He can do his part, we have to do in our part. Our part is that we have to supplicate it without any doubt. He is the great embodiment of all the Buddhas. He has power. He is a compassionate person and a being, an enlightened being. And when we supplicate it without any doubt, reciting and chanting this supplication or Vajra mantra, then he can bless for us. He can remove through this, process, remove our outer, inner, and secret obstacles. Then may all our aspirations be fulfilled. Our aspiration here is related to the remove all this disease, go away in this world, not affect anybody in this coronavirus and other disease. Healthy and happy for all sentient beings, particularly humans, and across the nations, across the globe, and we wish that kind of occur. May all our aspirations be fulfilled. Therefore, we have to do in our part, right? And then I think it's very, very helpful. You already know, most of you already know this. I always recommended the chanting in this supplication when they have obstacles. For my personally, it's very, very helpful for me. I think it's very, very helpful for you too. And this supplication is our time's supplication to Padmasambhava. So that's, I think, pretty much today's is my talk related to the prayer to the Guru Rinpoche to clear obstacles on the path. On the path is a path of our life in this time. So we can chant together. When we chanting this, of course, and our intention is that remove all obstacles for the sentient beings and the whole world, particularly in this country. And we have very difficult situations. A lot of people struggle to survive. Not only that, their families, friends, and their doctors, nurses, and others workers, they are helping millions of people involved and try to help. Just directly go there, it's very dangerous. And what we can do, we can protect ourselves, which is what the professionals recommended that we can do, and we can send these prayers, thoughts and prayers to the one who really involved this situation, endangers, as compassionately acting every day, all the time. So we can pray for them. You see, this is text. You already have it, I think. If you don't have it in the chant book, then on the Facebook you can see it. We can chant in Tibetan. It has a very good thing. SANGYE Vajra Pema